Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody had a successful wild card weekend. Now we're on to the divisional rounds next weekend. Always an exciting time. Thank you to everybody who got involved with my NFL 3-pack. We won 2 out of the 3 games, so a little bit of a profit there, which is always nice. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show to analyze early betting patterns by the public, and we've done that with 3 more free college basketball games for Tuesday, with each one going against the public. Before I get into our free plays, I have my college basketball 3-pack locked in for Tuesday, just $49.99. And if you were with us last night for our 3 games, a perfect 3-0 in college basketball, and I feel just as strong about tonight's card as well. So please get involved with my college basketball 3-pack, $49.99. And of course, that comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. You can do that, or you can jump on my all access pass and get every single one of my selections for one low price. Of course, my all access customers brought home a little bit of a profit on Sunday again. And you would, if you get involved in those packages, you can get every single one of my NFL plays, which you know we've absolutely smoked the NFL this year. You get my college basketball, my NBA, and NHL, which is heating up. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. My 30-day pass is just $13.13 a day. My 90-day pass is less than $10 a day, and my all-access annual pass is less than $100 a month. And of course, the NFL playoff pass is still up there as well. I've adjusted the total on that. I've adjusted the price on that, so obviously it reflects the end of the wild card round. So you can get every play from now until the Super Bowl for just $119.99. You know what we did in college football, and we're going to do that again in the NFL. 55% winners over the last 90 days in the NFL, 61.1% over the last 30 days. That does not reflect today's 2-1 day, so those percentages will go up just a little bit. And of course, as I mentioned, all access pass members, they've enjoyed 55.4% winners over the last week, including 65% in the National Hockey League over the last 7 days. So get involved. It's important to get those all access passes, because then you can get every one of my plays for that one low price. So pretty much all that needs to be said. Let's get to your free winners for Tuesday. Another winning day under free plays yesterday, 2-1. So we'll try to get that elusive 3-0 tonight, but 2-1 certainly will take that profit. We're going to start off at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6:07, 6:08. Western Michigan, the Broncos versus the Akron Zips. Akron minus 12.5, 145.5. Zips are 12-4 on the year straight up, and they're also 8-6 against the spread. So that tells me a solid showing for a team with a good record, which tells me they're absolutely for real. They've won 8 of the last 9 games, including that 17-point win against Buffalo on Saturday as a 16-point favorites. And once again, we see Enrique Freeman going off for 21 points, 9 of 10 shooting, and it's the third time in 4 games that the Cleveland native has gone off for 20 or more points. In addition, we know what a monster he is underneath, 14 rebounds a game this year. He has not, I mean, even going back to his first season, really was, he played 7 games in his freshman year. So excluding that, he's been absolutely a rebounding machine his entire career there at the program. So I just don't see I don't see anything from Western Michigan that says they're going to be able to stop Akron down low. I've gone through these numbers and I've watched their last couple games. I just think they're going to get owned down low. I think Akron minus 12.5 is the play there, although we are seeing some Western Michigan money that's kind of pushed that back from 13 to 12.5 in some spots. Good enough for me. I'll take Akron minus 12.5. I think they win this game by 12, or check that, by 15 to 20 points. So more than enough to cover that spread. Game number 2, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6:15, 6:16. Bowling Green Falcons minus 1.5. 145.5 is your total against the Miami of Ohio Redhawks. We see a small line movement in favor of the Falcons after opening up -1. I'm going to continue riding the streak of the Redhawks. They covered 3 straight games, including that impressive game against Eastern Michigan. They won 71-54 as 6.5-point favorites. The Falcons have been too inconsistent against the spread for me for me to put my money behind, even though I do root for Bowling Green. Of course, their head coach is Todd Simon, who spent some time here at UNLV, was the interim coach for the Rebels for a while, so obviously we root for our own. This number also smells like a trap to me, and I think the Red Hawks are better on defense than some might think. I know their defensive numbers are not very good, but the perimeter defense is really good. Shots taken from beyond three. They are very active defensively, so I think those defensive numbers are a little bit misleading when it comes to the Red Hawks. We're going to take Miami of Ohio plus the 1.5. I think this is a number where the books are begging people to take Bowling Green, and of course we're going to go the other way. Game number 3, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6:17 and 6:18. Purdue Boilermakers minus 10, 151.5 at the Indiana Hoosiers. Another line movement in our favor with Purdue opening up at 9.5. Now that's up to 10. I think that's where it's going to stick. In fact, it might go back down to 9.5. So you want that 10, go out and get that right now. The Hoosiers have covered 8 of the last 12 after starting the season. 0-5 against the spread. Purdue is 4-1 straight up in their last 5, but their only win in those 5 games that was impressive was probably the Maryland win. They beat Illinois by 5 as a double-digit favorite. They lost outright to the Huskers, Nebraska, as a 7.5-point favorite. They didn't play well against Penn State in the second half. Played great in the first half. Didn't play well in the second half against Penn State, so that's telling me didn't put together a 40-minute effort or even really a 30-minute effort in that game either. The Boilermakers have lost 2 of the first 3 road games in the Big Ten, and they dropped 3 of their last 4 meetings against Indiana. So we're going to take the Hoosiers and the double digits plus the 10. So that does it for our 3 plays for today. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with my college basketball 3-pack. $49.99 gives you our Pick Dawgz win guarantee. If you got involved yesterday, it's a 3-0 perfect sweep for the college basketball on our college basketball play. So please make sure you get involved again today. And of course, that all access pass is up there. Get my 30-day pass and my 90-day pass. All access gives you every play from every sport for one low price. And that's, to me, thank you so much to everybody who's gotten involved in that, because that is a fantastic offer and a fantastic package. So thank you to everybody who's put their trust behind me on that one. Okay, so let's give you our free plays again one more time for tonight. Akron minus 12.5, Miami of Ohio plus 1.5, and Indiana plus the 10. So that does it for tonight's show. Thank you to everybody who continues to help this show grow. Thank you for all the nice words. And please hit the like and subscribe button. And I don't know, everybody says that, so I guess please do it for me too. That does it for Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you in your wagers on Tuesday.